everyone, and welcome back to another session of Let's Get On With It, Sid Meier Civilization 4. I was about to say Alpha Centauri and then Crossfire, but I suppose that doesn't exist anymore right now. Last game ended as a victory for Wanakapak of the Incan Empire. Raffle-skated over everyone to a conquest victory. Made almost everyone on the map, I guess 3/4, my bitch. Eliminated Ragnar and Yao, but I vassaled Willem. I keep wanting to say Wilhelm, and I do that a lot, but I think it's Willem. And I just put in the H, because, I don't know. Like I say sunk as opposed to hair sunk. Whatever. That doesn't make sense. I add H in one, and moving on, I'm tired. Lincoln, Hammurabi, Gilgamesh, and Frederick. Okay, we went through that. I totally should have just completely skipped that. So let's go ahead and play another game. Custom game. And I think I'll have this on a Pangea map. Pangea. Don't really feel like doing any of the map types. Pangea puts us all together in one big lump sum. Relatively fair, and you actually have a world wrap. Oh my god. I'll upgrade this in difficulty to Emperor. Immortal is my comfort playing, well, I guess I won't say comfort, but I can play and win there regularly. Or at least I won there. It's been a long time since I really played a legitimate Mortal game, though. I've been playing so many lower difficulty games, both for the Voltron Army TeamSpeak server, the Voltron Army Education topic, and just another Monarch game in the books now for YouTube that, well, yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. This is a terrible idea. I planned on starting this sooner, but I got distracted by, an episode of Leverage that was on television. I'm like, oh, and now it's I completely lost my train of thought, focus. Hopefully I'll wake it back up. I had 2 slices of bread and a glass of milk. I should be fine. Civilization, I'm going to leave that random. Completely random. Oh my shit, lord. No tribal villages, no random events. And that reminds me of somebody that I actually plan on mentioning in my final video of the Incan Empire, Glorious Cavalry, Raffle Stomp, but since I remember now, I'll mention it now. There is somebody that I found on the Voltron Army Let's Play section of the board, the Let's Play forum section, called Duffy Z Emu. He's from the United Kingdom. He's a new Let's Player. He just started with a Let's Play Civilization 4 of Wanakapak, the Incan Empire, on Monarch difficulty. I had not noticed at the time. But yeah, he's a new Let's Player. I've watched the first 4/10 of his videos. He's got 10 videos up. I watched 4 and started the 5th and got distracted. And his videos are technically sound. He uses a lot of profanity, but if you listen to me, that's nothing new. I recommend checking him out. My words could not do it justice, probably because I don't know enough about him to explain that, but I certainly enjoyed myself. He plays the game differently than I do. He probably won't end up doing a cavalry raffle stomp. I cannot speak for that, though, as I've not watched all the videos he has uploaded thus far. So hopefully, if I remember, I'll provide a link in the video description. If I don't, I guess you can bug me. Hey, Grimith, here's a timestamp of what you said you were going to do and you did it wrong. You know, something like that. And that'll work. So yeah, Duffy. You can go ahead and check him out there. Another way to play the Incans. Part of the refreshing aspect of Civilization 4 is there are so many different ways to play a game. And the RNG will interfere a whole lot, changing the outcome of games, particularly since he has tribal villages and random events on, so you can see how those work. But me, there's enough luck interference in the game the way it is, I don't want any more. But I will have my civilization leader set to be random. If one pops up that I've played recently, I will restart the game. But other than that, though, I think I'd roll with this Pangea map. See how this goes. Hope I get a good leader, especially an industrious one. I actually want to build some fucking wonders for a change. Really didn't get to do my whole wonder whoring thing. It's a shame. Made me sad. I shouldn't like that. Frederick's a good leader. He's philosophical and he's organized, so he can expand readily. He doesn't have that much civic upkeep. Buildings for him are cheaper to an extent. Philosophical is useful. It gets you your great people quicker. Starting technologies, though, mining's good. Hunting, no. Not often does your settler start in an area that can immediately make use of hunting. Sometimes you also want to avoid getting hunting, if you don't want to lose access to building cheap warrior garrisons. Otherwise you have to not hook up metal or just give your metal to somebody else. Would rather see a combination here like agriculture and mining, or agriculture and the wheel. Even Kapak's agriculture and mysticism would be superior to this, but maybe I'll start with a bunch of, I don't know, grass forest deer surrounding me. Unique unit, Panzer. It's a superior tank. It gets plus 50% versus armored units, which completely blows the shit out of modern armor there. Panzers can take on modern armor. However, I've never actually been in a situation where Panzers have fought modern armor. The game is usually decided by the time I get the tanks. So this is certainly not as useful of a unique unit as the Quetcha is, as the Quetcha comes right at the beginning of the game. It's not a bad unit, it just comes way too late. Way too fucking late, and the only thing it gets is the plus 50% versus armored units. Whoop-de-motherfucking do! No other advantages at all. It's just a tank that's great at beating the shit out of other tanks. Panzerkampfwagen. Okay. The assembly plant is a replacement for the factory as woohoo. You know what I get with that? I can turn 2 more citizens into engineers. Holy shit. Oh my god! That's amazing! Yeah. Another one that comes late and provides minimal benefit. Minimal. I might as well just be playing as the Sid Meier minor faction that has no unique units or buildings. Well, let's do this. Double. What? Okay. Let's take a look at this start here in full depth. We've got double wet corn. One of those corns even riverside. Those provide 6 food each when farmed. We've got 3 clams. Oh man, this could be a food-heavy start for Pangea map. I want to get a look at what's over here. Check to see if there's any seafood over here, because I'm thinking about moving 1 east. Not quite sold on it, not sure, but I'm considering it. The map, of course, thinks I should. But if I move 1 east and there's seafood over here, there probably won't be, because I have so many resources, but just in case. I wouldn't want to lose the ability to build a city over here. I guess maybe I could build a city on that, 1-tile island. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. The fact that I have a tile over here that I won't be able to work without a galley transporting a worker over. Let's see. I only have 2 other hills in my capital. Settling on this plains hill will give me an additional hammer in my capital at the expense of only having 2 hills. Over here, we've got, that's a plains forest? I think so. Could be grass, but I think that might be plains. So we have that. I won't be gaining another hill if I move on that spot, and I will be wasting a turn. I think it might be worth it to gain the other hill. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just build here. Right, so I wouldn't have lost any seafood by moving. Let's go ahead and work on an early worker and start on fishing. Yeah, we're going to start on fishing here. Let's see here. How many hammers will I get per turn if I do this? I have plans, folks. I'm thinking about nefarious things. Don't mind me. Is it better to grow first? I grow in 8 turns. Let's see, I get 2 hammers per turn. I get 4 hammers per turn. How long will it take me to produce a workboat? Workboats cost 30 hammers? So that's an 8 turn? That's 8 turns for a workboat? After I finish my research, I get the workboat out by turn 15? That's not bad. Workboat out at turn 15 immediately improves those, gives me 4 food, 2 commerce. But Riverside Corn! That's 6 food, 1 commerce. And I get it out in 12 turns. Yeah. Alright, so maybe not fishing first then. The fact that I have such a strong food start here on land means I'm going to ignore this here. If I were financial, maybe I'd reconsider, like if I were like Willem. You know, Willem starts with fishing. I would probably end up building a workboat, but in this situation, no. I do need agriculture though, so let's go ahead and pursue that. And we'll go from there. This is a Pangea map, so I'm probably not going to build a lot of coastal cities, so great lighthouses out of the question, though I'll certainly want to build lighthouses, partly because I'm organized, and that doubles the production speed. Let's go ahead and scout my coast. Oh, I would have gained access to a sugar tile, but that would have been way too much food for the capital. This is an extreme amount of food the way it is, and I'm certainly not going to be able to use all of this without a lot of access to happiness. Which is a shame. Man. Okay, just to make sure, check my settings here. Emperor, no tribal huts, no random events, okay? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Look at all this food. You build a city here, Theo. You gain access to 1 hill, 2 hills, 3 hills, although I'm going to put a pasture on that. The sugar there will be good in the future, and the ivory is, it'll be food neutral when I get a camp on it. I chop down the grassland anyway. I mean, that start, I would much prefer, having, a hammer-heavy start with some food as well, and certainly not all those coastal tiles, but guess I can't look a gift horse in the mouth, or however the fuck that statement goes. I will have to worry less about barbarians, except for galleys. Those are probably going to be a pain in my ass. Okay, what do we do from here? Have a lot of forests in my way, so I'm going to go for an early bronze working here. Chop those down. My worker's not going to have much to do except for placing down 2 farms without bronze working. And it's actually going to be standing around doing nothing for a few turns. Shit. Well, that's life, I guess. Go ahead and scout there, and let's see what we can do. Start building warriors now. This spot and farm it up. Woo! I'm farming it up. Darius, very peaceful guy. Does not plot war at pleased. I think you can also safely refuse demands from him without him immediately getting pissy and wanting to declare war on you. Financial and organized, yeah, he tends to be an economic powerhouse. I don't have a lot of experience playing games against him, though, but he certainly is that way. He certainly has the potential to be that way. I don't think he expands as much as, say, Cyrus of the Persians, though. Mainly because Cyrus is imperialistic and something else. Right, Hinduism has been founded. Was that first? No, Buddhism was already founded. Alright, 6 food, 1 gold. My science. Pyramids have a great draw for me here. I could turn Berlin into a great person, like a specialist farm with all this food. Although I'm not industrious, and I probably don't have access to stone, not in any reasonable location here. Go ahead and put my waiting on Darius, so that if I do find anyone, it's still on Darius. I guess we move out the spawn bust here. All these little islands are going to be a pain in my ass, because barbed galleys will be able to fucking spawn from them, or spawn from like the darkness around them, whatever. I'll have to cope. I want to send this guy over to that pig hill. Continue scouting with my scout. Obviously, it's obvious, I reckon. Oh, shit. Attack Darius! Attack Darius! Okay. Phew. You want to pursue somebody else. Okay. And that... Are those Hammurabi's borders again? I think so. Those could be Roman, though, but I think they're too dark. And alright, one turn sitting around, that's not bad. You don't have access to fresh water here, so I might as well just go to this hill. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. I can certainly handle just sitting there for, one turn, because, I had to move there.
A young man killed in battle, by the bronze spear. In his death,
do I want to go early Oracle here? I want to get the wheel first. Simply so my guy can, build some fucking, roads to places, like if I want to get a settler out. So I think I'll do that. I don't think pottery's a strong draw here. So I'll go mysticism, polytheism, and then priesthood. Polytheism for reasons I explained in the Kapak game. And I'm probably going to end up settling a city here on that island, because I end up having a seafood tile I cannot access without doing so. Again, that could be a city site that, works as specialist or something. Oh, man. Gems and gold in a place that I'm not going to be able to get to. And Augustus Caesar, yep, was Roman borders after all. Would rather see Augustus Caesar than Julius Caesar. Augustus is far more peaceful, far less prone to immediately beat the shit out of you. Which is certainly desirable. Okay. Man, look at all that he's got around him, you bastard. I'm mad because I'm jelly. Fuck jelly. Yeah, I want to expand to 5. Then I will build a worker, then a settler here. I guess I don't have a lot of strong city sites here that I want to settle. Unless I can... Do I want to settle a city all the way out here? Thinking about it. Ragnar. Ugh. Already saw you last game, bro. Already saw you, bastard. Okay, worker, settler, hop in. Can we do something about this hammer rate? No, we can't. I have jack all for hammers in the capital. Except for the fact that I settled at Plains Hill there. I don't have a lot of hammers producing there. Strong city sites. I'm thinking... I want to work both of those fish. So, maybe we build the city, like, here to work that one fish. No. No. I'd probably ended up building it here. Right there. Because I could start improving that fish immediately. And that fish is out in the ocean, so it can't be pillaged by dumbass barbarian galleys. Yay! I guess you should go down this way too. Let's see if we have any food nearby, other than that rice. Rice the only tile that can feed the gems? Looks to be the case. Yuck. Pakal, he can be a warmonger. The problem is that he does not have a tendency to build a lot of units. He is a whore who loves to pursue culture victories and other bullshit like that. He's a douchebag. Go ahead and move a unit here. have our little spawn-busting regime moving on, I suppose. I guess we could invest a few jobs into this, I suppose. Like, invest a turn chopping it down before I finish with the wheel there. Immediately go to that and cancel. Looks like I am trapped here in this little corner, though. I mean, I met Darius pretty quick, so I imagine that he's somewhere nearby. Not amused. The wheel is mine. Let's go ahead and road these two tiles here. You know, I should build a city that, yeah. The city here will be able to share this coin tile with the capital, because I don't need all that food in the capital right now. Well, I never improved any of these tiles, so maybe I do. And I never researched fishing. Where are you at? Okay, stay there for now. You can actually move to this spot? Now you're out of movement. Toku! Ugh. Toku, Ragnar. That's okay, that's okay. Augustus Caesar's already attracting the hate there, as he is the worst enemy of both Ragnar and Toku due to base piece weights. See, knowledge like that could be really fucking handy to know, and who you want to have diplomatic relationships with and who you do not want to have diplomatic relationships with. Let's see here. Actually going to move this guy up one space. Yeah, my next city will be as I suggested, where I suggested it would be, rather. So move into the jungle there. That's not going to be great sauce immediately. It'll be decent. I'll have the pigs there. Can I work pig tiles? No, shit. Misplay! I forgot. Oh, dick. Dick. See, now I'm used to all the shitty, soft, cuddly, barbarian spawn rates of lower difficulties now, and I can't even fucking handle shit on Emperor. Of course that died. What were the barb archers on? 98%. He better fucking win that battle. Since I fucking lose the 98% battles, the AI better make sure it fucking wins those. God damn it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just leave that unroaded. Go ahead and move here, pop a road down. Scout around a bit, move here, pop a road down. Hopefully you live. Well, I guess that counts as living, yeah. Continuing to scout my territory here. I don't have a lot of great land, despite the capital here. That is unfortunate. I don't have any wonder resources nearby to help me with constructing stuff. What do? Place a city here, wasting a grassland hill. I won't even be able to work the rice immediately, but that will eventually give me access to the rice and gems. I should probably settle that more aggressively, though. Like, even go crazy to, like, settle a city right there? I mean, that doesn't even... Maybe I'm just gonna fucking kill him. Screw the early push for, what the hell? I'll invest worker turns into that. Not worker turns, but city turns. It'll probably end up biting me in the ass there. Oh god. If this warrior dies, I would probably end up rage quitting. I would probably rage quit and delete this video if that warrior dies. I mean, I guess I can move these workers, but I can see it now. He's gonna die. I'm gonna get so pissed, and I will rage quit this motherfucking game. Where do I settle this? There's just no amazing nearby city sites for me to go to. This only has 2 hills. Yuck. Not helpful with production at all. Okay. So let me get this straight. The enemy wins at 98% odds. The enemy wins at 4.4% odds. Losing to... Obviously. I'm about to quit the game. That's it. We're done. Fuck it, I'll keep this video and upload it. Fuck you, RNG. This is why I turn off Hudson events. There is enough of a luck screw in this game. I'm not saying I was playing this optimally, but come on! Am I supposed to run away because I'm terrified of losing a battle at whatever I have? A 95.6% chance to win! We're done. I'm done with Civ 4 for the day now. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I am pissed now. Let's look at this map here. I had horses nearby. Okay. I could have horse archered brush. Gold, gems. Augusta Caesar right there. Where was Darius at? Darius actually came from pretty far away. So we had Ragnar over here, Pakal's dude. We had Toku, and then Willem again. And this Pangaea map had a shit ton of islands on it, despite me choosing low sea level. And I got stuck with those. I got stuck with an area that would have been galley infested. You know, I could have handled that. I would have been okay with that, but damn. Ugh. Ugh. That's it. I just want to kill something. Where did he go? Where did the lion? Fuck it, I ain't gonna spawn anything. We're done. Let's go listen to Baba Yantu in peace. God damn it. Fuck Jesus Christ. And keep in mind, folks, I have lost battles with worse odds in this game. It's like 98.2% odds of victory. Your great general has died. Yes! And it wouldn't be so bad, except that it happens so fucking regularly. This RNG is streaky. And totally biased against the human player. Fuck you, Firaxis. Fuck you. Good morning, everyone. Have a good day.